Hi guys. Wanted to send you the link for the presentation. I got a lot of your topic submissions and asked on that exit ticket kind of, do you have any questions? What are some things you're concerned about? So I want to answer some of those, and then I want to show you how to get into the actual presentation that you guys will be doing and how to make a copy and start on that. So first, one of the questions was about that. Do we have a guide or something that we follow? You're going to have two things, and I have this set up so that it's looking at the student view, looking from Kaya's view. If you go to materials in that folder that says multimedia presentation, you're going to have the layout doc. So if you feel like printing this off or just having it up, this document shows you what each slide will have. So intro slide is going to have topic name. You can put words, pictures, a book that you're using. The next slide is going to have where you put your critical questions, and then research component. So you can see it laid out this way if you like to look at things that way. The next thing, though, that's going to be your guide is what I'm going to give you today, which is going to be your blank presentation. So you're going to have both of those things. Next question a lot of people asked was about what fiction, nonfiction, does it matter for the book? Doesn't matter for this one. You can use fiction or nonfiction for your literary element or component, so I'm happy with either one. One asked about due date for the book. Your due date for your book will actually be close to the end of the presentation, so the end of the semester or trimester in May. So I'm giving you the book. I want you to start thinking about the book now so that you know you have time to read it. So you still have a ways off for the due date. The presentation due date will be that last week. If we're back in school, we're doing presentations. You'll give this presentation to your classmates. If we're not, we'll be doing it and you'll be turning it into me. What do you do with the book? You're going to be, and you guys have done a really nice job all year of going through and taking Post-its and being able to write some information about your book as you read it. What you're going to do with this book is one of the slides is going to be a little bit about how your book ties into your topic. You're going to talk about that. And then you're going to do a plot diagram. So what happened in the exposition, what happened in the climax, what was the following action. And I'm going to give you those sheets. So just kind of pay attention to that as you read. And then length of the book, I'm not going to be too picky right now. So, don't get a children's hardback book that's 4 pages, but it doesn't have, I'm not going to give you a specific length. And then the last question a lot of you asked was, what if I've already read a book that's a good fit? And normally I would say no, challenge yourself, read something new. But this time we're in kind of extraordinary circumstances. So if you've read a book that is a good fit for this, as long as you can do all those things, do the plot diagram, talk about how it relates to the topic, I'm okay with that. So those are just some quick questions that I saw kind of coming up as you guys were starting to look at your multimedia project. So I'm going to give you, and I'm going to do it on a separate video. This one is just kind of going to be to answer questions. I'm going to send you next. It'll be a blank slideshow. And like this layout document that's up here, it's going to have on each Google slide what is due that slide. So it'll say critical questions at the top. And I'm going to walk you through how to make a copy of that and show you how to insert some pictures and things like that. And then each week, as we go along with the trimester, some of those will be due. So like next week, we're going to be working, or this coming week, we're going to work on critical questions. We're going to work on your research articles, and then you're going to be putting those on the slide. So we're going to show you in another video, I just don't want to make the videos too long, how to make a copy of that and then how to get started on your slideshow. But I also wanted to answer some questions about some books. And then I did another link for the free audio book. So if you're struggling to find a book, there are some books on Audible. Let me know if you're struggling to find a book and I'll see what I can do to help you. It's going to be harder than it normally would to find a book that's a good fit. So don't stress out about it too much. Talk to me if you're having a concern. Shoot me an email and we will figure it out. So I don't want it to be kind of a stumbling block for a topic if you really have one that you like. Okay? So those are some questions that everybody had. Hopefully they hit home with some of you. I have been really impressed with the topics you've sent. I'm really sad that we're not going to be in school together because this is one of my favorite projects to see the things that interest you and then what you guys do with that. So I will be interested to do that kind of from afar. And a lot of you have sent questions, emails, things if you have some. Also, just to kind of reassure you, at the end of every week, if I haven't gotten your submissions or we're missing something, I'm going to send you an email and say, hey, I'm missing slide so-and-so. So the best way to know if you're missing something is to go online and check kind of the calendar stuff. But also, I'll send you an email to see, what you're missing, or if maybe I missed it or it didn't get through, or maybe your submission didn't work. So we'll touch base that way. Okay, the next thing we're going to look for is I'm going to send you a video with how to make a copy of the slideshow. It's really simple, and then once you do that, you're going to share it with me, and it'll be kind of a working document that we use together for the rest of the trimester. All right, have a great afternoon.